Welcome to Atlanta. You guys are now in my city. Game night is an exciting time. It's always fun. It's meant to be chill, hella relaxed, not a big production. Game night is meant to really be about community. Like, we don't have a lot of spaces. Game night was actually a good vibe, even though there was a whole table there that wasn't supposed to be there. It kind of threw it off for me personally. I'm like, why are these people still here? But it still was a successful event. I'm just gonna illustrate this. What happens is we have a bunch of white people that come into historically black and brown areas and they say how beautiful it is and cultural it is, and then they come and they drive the prices of these areas, and then these spaces that were once upon a time black and queer and safe spaces for us to go to disappear. And so you have cities like Atlanta that have lost its Einsteins and Joe's on Juniper and 708 and Tracks. All these places are gone now in the city of Atlanta that is historically black and gay. And so there's not really opportunity for community. And game night is just the opportunity for us to come together, play games, make new friends, meet each other in our own fucking historical spaces.
I know you don't know that.
Yeah, game night was cool. I liked it. I mean, I'm not really big into games, that's more of Micah things, but I'm big into music, engaging with people in all different type of atmospheres, so I had a good time.
So I'm really excited about the event tomorrow. We have been working toward it for about maybe 6 months. It started out as a little vision of something that we can create for queer community, similar to Afro-Punk, Essence Fest, but specifically toward queer. And I'm really excited. I mean, we've exceeded the amount of tickets that I would have thought people would have RSVP'd for. I think it's going to be just a really dope event.
It's getting packed out.
Yeah. Question for you, how many seats are there for people to sit down again?
So I only have 150 seats, but we have 500 people RSVP'd, so.
And counting.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to be an in and out situation. Yeah, not people really staying the entire time.
Yeah, the preparation, I won't say just stressful. It was stressful yet very exciting. I love to make a goal that I know I can crush. And so I knew I was gonna crush it.
I definitely want to say hats off to you, because I know I gave you a lot of pushback on the project in the beginning, but I definitely see the vision now where it's both just an exciting day for people to hear conversations that matter to their lives, see performances from folks from their community. It's given Black Pride all over again.
When Frank was originally telling me about it, he proposed it as something like an Essence Festival. And I think he compared it to Afro-Punk. And I just know we ain't got no Essence Festival or Afro-Punk money, so I was bitch, what performance are we having? What's going on? But him and D really did the damn thing and selling a vision. I would say my preparation was really just thinking about what topics we were gonna have in these panel conversations, writing out those questions, not necessarily scripts, but really kind of framing the narratives that we wanted them to sort of share with the audience that we feel would connect with people. That empathic journey is something I'm really good at.
Shout out to DeSellis, really helping my vision come to life with just the marketing campaign, the stage, really being my sound, my ear.
I just thought about what we stand for is who our crowd is, black, brown, queer. And I was sitting there just thinking about, I broke down the words and used the first letter of each one. So I was it's right there, BBQ. And eventually I would love to make an actual barbecue, because when people think of it, they might think of a barbecue, so I don't want them to come and be who's this? This ain't no barbecue. So that's where inspiration comes from.
Yeah, I can't wait
And I mean, funny enough, when it came to like really picking out the panel, it actually started with Micah and I. Like, we kind of wrote down like, who do we think would be like good for this? And Micah sent me like a long list of people, and I had to like reach out to these people individually. So definitely hats off to you, just helping me like compile like what that panel looked like.
I definitely love that with selecting the panelists on BBQ this time. We were definitely more inclusive. I know in the past, some of the notes that they had were that they wanted to see more representation within the LGBTQ community, and we definitely, oh my God, we definitely tried to get that in there this time.
Yeah, Micah said I got to make sure I say thank you to him on the mic. Micah literally has been like, he wants me to get on the mic.
Yeah, because
like,
I literally help him every time.
You need a thank you?
He wanted me to get on the mic.
Yes.
But he thanks you all the time. Why would he have to thank you publicly?
Because
you need that much
public recognition.
Well, how about this? I definitely have the power with the mic tomorrow. I can invite the Deviant team to the stage at the end if y'all will be prepared to come up.
I'll walk up, but the girls be nervous. You do something like that, they gonna be like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
So I would recommend.
He's gonna do it like, thank you.
The meeting's going well. Running a little bit over. I think we're gonna miss homecoming, but you know.
And what are, you know, I know that we've talked about it, but like, what are your like, why is BBQ so important to you?
Just because I know that a lot of people are afraid or not ready to step into certain types of programming that Deviant has. Mm-hmm. And I know when it comes to big picture and vision of what we're really trying to do is just really invite the community in where they are, mm-hmm. and teach them things to get them to another loving space, right? And so just really creating opportunities where people can come in where they feel comfortable, you know? And I know even for me, initially getting involved with Deviant, I was like, that's not really for me. But it wasn't until I actually sat down with you and I was like, oh, I get it, and I know of ways that we can tweak it and get other people to get it. Right. I remember when we first brought DeSellis on the team, he was like, what's the real vision of Deviant again? Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, I get that. Now I understand how we need to really get the community and the customers to get it as well. So.
Well, all right, y'all. We definitely over our 15.
Yeah. All right.
I was about to say, this bitch better not ask another question.
Michael Dixon worried about us missing it. I was like, well, we won't miss it. So hopefully we don't miss homecoming.
I know, D was like,
going to Morehouse's homecoming was a little bit different this year, and particularly because Thing 1 and Thing 2 came together.
We missed homecoming. I mean, I wanted to be out here when it was light outside. It's dark. I can't even see the niggas.
Miss Dixon, Micah Jr., didn't want to be there because he was nervous about some things. And Frank was tired, and so I think they just fed that energy to each other, and it kind of ruined the experience, to be honest.
What's tailgate? This tailgate, right?
Again, I'm a really big person with energy, so yeah, when people bring negativity, I'd be like, come away from me with this, Apollo. So, yeah.
Like, what? You know, I'm not one for doing
Morehouse. Did we make it to that tailgate? I don't even think we made it to that tailgate. That's, yeah.
I mean, I could barely see, and they can't see me.
If we all communicate a little bit better, or we all just talk to each other in one accord instead of, I'm gonna talk to that person, I'm gonna talk to this person, I'm gonna talk to that person, and then it comes back to you. So a lot of that might have to, telephone might need to end for it to be more easier for me.
I mean, I was slightly disappointed, but not that upset.
We missed homecoming. I mean, I wanted to be out here when it was light outside. It's dark. I can't even see the niggas.
So yeah, I mean.
I had a fucking blast. Like, I had 3 niggas come up and, you know, give me their phone numbers. Like, I seen plenty of people who I haven't seen in years. I had a blast.
So bringing them off to the side just a bit, keeping them in the front.
Got it. Yeah. I like that because it gives you more of a living room. Got it.
The first thing for me is always the way the brand looks and feels, and how a person feels when they experience the brand. And so to sit with D and give him my vision for what I wanted BBQ to look like, what I wanted BBQ to feel like, and how I wanted the customers to experience it, and to walk in and see that actually exceed my expectations, that was one of my favorite parts.
The moment that nobody except my team saw, and it was actually when my mom was asked to come back and pray for my team. My mom and I have a budding relationship. We're getting to know each other more and more each day. And when she came back there to pray for my team and I, we've had our own journey as most parents and their queer kids do. You know, she's come to not just learn how to love me as her queer son, but like be intentional about stepping into my world. And this is my first time having her around all my friends at Spellhouse Weekend. Again, I'm seeing people for the first time that I haven't seen in years. It's such a homecoming. It's like a family reunion. And to have my mom in that space and in particular pray over our work and say that she understands that our work is of God and it's helping people and it's healing people and helping our community know that they're worthy of love.
Hold on, because I don't know about y'all singing down like we at church. I know it's Sunday, but when the New Orleans beats come on, DJ, I see a couple of people. I want to do a walkthrough. Let's go, let's go. Come on, DJ. I see it, get up. Let's go, DJ.
I really love Brandy. She's a great speaker. Of course, she was my suggestion. She spoke so well. Love her vibe. She's gorgeous. I also love Dustin. He was funny, and also LaTroy. That whole panel, Boss Brit, they had some really good things to say. I thought it was very entertaining.
You don't just be in a relationship because you really like somebody. A relationship is a transaction just like marriage is, right?
These long-lasting friendships. Forget dating, friendships. Because we want to be friends with the person that we're dating, right? Supposedly. We've been told that our time.
But it's okay if you don't want to share your plans with other people.
What you got, Bird?
Who's lying?
He lying because he be wanting to fuck other people too.
So sound issue happens. I feel like prepare a little bit better for that part. But it was funny enough that the sound people were looking at us like we knew how to fix the sound. I'm not a sound person, so yeah.
Before you fly, my lovely lullaby, you keep me right, keep me high.
Most proudest moments of BBQ, like giving our community places to where they can go and actually pose in front of, you know, people that went before us that are black, brown, and queer, or even just have an installation that is purple with florals for a man to pose in front of and say, we did this with you in mind, right? And so that was, I would say, one of my favorite moments of BBQ.
That's right.